So Jaylen, we haven't seen you at practice for about a week or two. Are you all good to go for week one, and just what you doing with?
Yeah, feeling good. Me and the medical staff, talks and they're doing a good job. Monitoring me and doing stuff like that. But feeling good.
The expectation is you'll be there week one.
Yeah, always expectation to go out and play.
Jalen, Teddy Bridgewater, he wore 50
With
during
the
the
boys.
preseason,
Yeah.
but now he switched his number to 17. Do you think that's a ode to you? Or?
Nah, man, Teddy OG. I liked him rocking that 50 though. It's pretty funny. Especially say the meaning behind it, being in Detroit and stuff like that. But nah, I think he just got one of the best available numbers and stuff like that for real.
I know Mike had mentioned he had to slow you down out of Houston, hometown. You wanted to practice there. Where are you as far as like doing stuff on your own, running and whatnot?
Yeah, pretty solid. I think training staff and the coaches, doing a good job of monitoring me, really taking little incident serious and stuff like that. But like I told them, I'm feeling good. They're doing a good job of communicating with me, letting me know what to do and what not to do and things like that. So.
How do you balance that? If I could just follow Joe, how you balance that from a player perspective? Like you got the coach saying, "Hey, don't go." You're like, "Man, I battle through something like that." Like how do you mentally, turn yourself down when you want to go?
I think just trust, trusting they know what they're talking about, knowing what's best for me and my body, knowing I'm one of the guys that like to go out there and play and compete. So just really just trusting them.
Jalen, it was just reported by ESPN Jonathan Taylor will not be traded today. He is going to miss the first 4 weeks of the season on the physically unable to play list. My question is about the backs that are here. Maybe up to 6 of them I saw out there today. What do you think about the running back room?
Oh, I love them. They bring a different dynamic to the game. Each and every one of them got a different style of play. I think really helps in the run game and ultimately the pass game and ultimately putting points on the board. So I love the backs, man.
Jalen, there's a report that Noah was traded to Dallas today, and I wanted to know from your perspective, is there a heaviness to being a first-round pick? I mean, is there a pressure, and would it be easier if you were a second or third-round pick from the expectation standpoint?
I think like being a first round pick, they really expect you to come in and kind of make something shake ASAP. It's definitely some pressure. Being a first round pick, just going out there and just learning on the fly, kind of for sure. But it's fun though. It's fun, the pressure. It makes the game a little more fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, fun or stressful?
Not really stressful, cause not really stressful at all. Cause at the end of the day, it's a game that we all love and what's called it, but it's making it more fun, like a lot more at stakes. You know what I mean?
Jaylen, I was curious. I know you'll play any game, but starting the season off against the Chargers, obviously things didn't go the way you and the team expected on Sunday night last year. How excited are you to kind of start it off, that way?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. They got a great group. We got a great group. Starting off the season, really get to showcase, what we've been learning and all our hard work coming out of training camp and OTAs and all the good stuff. We get to pop it off with a great team. Really showcase where our team's at, and it's really gonna, be a good test for week one.
Your shirt has just me thinking so many questions I want to ask you. Do you play golf?
Nah, I suck. I ain't gonna lie. Top golf, I'm pretty good though. Top golf, I'm pretty good, but nah, Tua be trying to get me out there. Nah, he be going. I don't know why people go so early in the morning. I don't know why I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know why that's a thing, but I'm not getting up at 6, 7 in the morning to go golf. I'm gonna tell you that now.
It's the sun. What's the origin of the shirt?
I just mess with it for real. Yeah, just mess with it for real.
You know who John Daly is?
I know a little bit about him.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Pretty sure his philosophy is hit bombs. Is that kind of what you're trying to go for? Just hit bombs in the football field?
I mean, the shoe fits.
Talking about the pressure a little earlier. I think your draft class,
Yeah.
incredible receivers. You, Jamar, Devontae,
Yeah.
we know you well. Amon's coming up. How much do you guys talk about that class and maybe the competition to be, maybe at the top of it when it's all said and done?
We really don't talk that much about it. All of us, I feel like doing great things. We got a greater receiver class, and I think everybody doing great things for their team and organization. So, it's always good being in a competitive draft class. It's kind of, keep people competitive and seeing what people got going on and what they're doing. So it definitely keep it fun. And, but like I said, man, them guys doing great for their teams.
Jaylen, this is your third year taking that next big step in year 3. What's some things that Tyreek has spoken to you and your wide receiver coach Wells Worker as far as just staying consistent and things like that?
Yeah, man, you learn each and every day with a coach like Wes and a guy like Reek. If it's not them telling me something, it's them, doing it themselves and going out there. Playing with a guy like Reek, you learn so much just from him going out there and doing it for so many years and being consistent and just being a leader on his team. And Wes actually did it too, so it's kind of easy when you got a coach that did it and really, can tell you what to expect out there and what to really do.
We've been talking about the possibility of this offense, what we might see. How thrilled are you just to finally put it on the field and not have to talk about it anymore?
Say it one time.
Like just the expectations of this offense are through the roof externally, and you got to be so excited about what you're going to show this year. Just how thrilled are you that the season's finally?
Yeah, man, it's here. We finally get to kind of in preseason go out there and compete against someone else, but it's gonna be a real challenge. We got some good games this year. Showcase our ability to put points on the board. So it's gonna be good. We got a lot of weapons. A lot of people coming back. A lot of people, trying to up their game. So it's gonna be fun.